Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Crystal Caves for the PC. We have completed every other level in Crystal Caves, except the ones that we did at the start of Episode 3. And now, I'm going to grab this cherry, and then, I'm going to go into this dark room. This one feels very, 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 very familiar. Because we were in here not too long ago. And that was the last place where I wanted to get zapped. But I'm glad that I took out that enemy anyway. And I'm glad I took him out too. Yes, game. I know that's a switch. Let me get it. Okay. Gonna go ahead and grab the bee. And then I'm going to wait on the platform to make its way to me again. And I'm actually looking around for my drink, and I thought I brought it here with me, but apparently I seem to have left it somewhere. No matter, I can get through without it. And I'm going to have to wait to get that crystal again, which means I can't get that strawberry. This should be doable, though. This should be very, very doable, though. Let's see how we can do on our first try here. And yes, I did accidentally touch the mic earlier. You probably noticed, you probably didn't. And, well, that's it. Wild. Okay, well, I guess I just have less to do now that I got to the green lever early before I turned the lights on. So I didn't have to deal with the hammer that was dropping there at all. And I'm going to have to jump off the edge again just to get to that platform. Incredible. Can we get to where we need to go already? Thank you so much. Okay. Let us shoot these blocks down. And I'm going to turn off the switch here so I don't get zapped on the way down. Brilliant. That will keep me from getting killed. And now, we can walk on this. Don't worry about the stalactites, because they won't hurt you. And now, I get to make my way over to the left while upside down. And I get everything here. Now, if I can just, well, I guess I can get that. But if I can position myself in just the right place, I can drop down and get to the exit. If only I didn't take the hit from that robot that moves back and forth and constantly doubles back. I would have gotten perfect health on that. Oh well, what can you do? And now we have this low gravity area. Need to be careful here. Need to shoot him down. So that way, getting some chests is really easy to do. And you know what? I should wait for him to go all the way to the left, so I can shoot him down and not have a bad time. Good enough. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's hit the green lever. That is one of the levers flipped. And now I'm going to go ahead and jump around here. And I think I'm going to turn these off so I don't get shot. That would be a bright idea. Glad I did that. Cool. Let's move the red lever to open the red door. And now, we're going to grab some cherries and make our way over to here. These spiders should be really easy to take down. And let's open the blue door. And then we can get everything here. Avoid the falling water. Get some bananas. And I'm glad that I did that, because that means I did everything right. Okay. Well, I guess I might as well. Well, I was going to try, but now I can't do it because I hit my head on that ceiling, which means that's not going to be there anymore. But at least I know that I have all the chests opened. Let's get that perfect health bonus. And we have 2 more levels to go. Let's play them. Ah, this one. The one with the low gravity. We're going to grab the red mushroom. We're going to turn this on. And we can avoid the stalactites as they fall. Now it's time to drop down here, get all of the yellow crystals, and then hit our head on these invisible blocks to make our way back up. And I thought that maybe I would be able to get the spiders to show up at the top with me. But apparently, that is not the case. Now I can. Let's shoot them down. And just to be sure... Oh, I can. Cool. Let us stay on these platforms, because that's our way of getting down here. And staying down there. Apparently you can glitch your way down here, because I was supposed to use the next pit as a means of getting around. Is there anything in the next pit? I'll take the gun. You can never have enough ammo in episode 3. I'll definitely say that right now. And once we make our way back up, we're going to go to where the next platform is, which is 2 pits to the right. So that way, we can take the platform after getting all the red crystals and make our way to the next area, which will allow us to shoot down some spiders. And I thought I'd be able to get that. Nope. And at least I have all of this going on. At least I was able to get everything that I could while I could. Be quick about it. And then get in and out. Now what are you? A death pit with Commander Keen's helmet in it. Fun. Now we need to shoot down those blocks so we can get that last crystal. And thankfully, we were able to fend off the low gravity and get everything. And as much as I would like to go down there and face the bat, I don't want to do that. Instead, I just want to grab the P icon, shoot things down, and then get on out of here. And with the perfect health bonus. Now it's time for one more level. Let me guess. It's the one where I have to deal with the falling rocks, isn't it? Oh, no, it's this one. I forgot. The falling rocks level was actually up and to the right. Now remember. And we need to make sure that those invisible blocks are now not invisible so we can get around. I hope I can remember how to do everything right, because there are still ways to mess this up. Thankfully, I have plenty of time in which to do this with. First of all, let's shoot that down, get some more ammo, and then we're going to jump at the highest point. Oh boy. We're going to open that up first. I don't think I want to go all the way to the right yet. Instead, I want to go all the way to the left. I might as well go ahead and go this way. Might as well hit both the red and blue levers up. So that way, I can have more than one door open as I do all this. And I was able to take care of everybody. Neat. And it's a good thing I did all that. Now, to avoid getting destroyed. And I don't want to shoot him right there. I will take care of the other enemies around here, though. I will do that. Alright, shoot him once. I want to take care of the big blue ball enemy before I do anything else. Perfect. We're going to leave the area in the lower right for last, because that is where the exit is, and the place where I'm most likely to mess everything up. Let's drop down for this, and then let's drop down for... Really? Let's drop down for the crystals all the way to the left there. If I can jump off the edge to the left and land where I need to. Perfect. Now, I just remembered that I need to go over here, too. And, yeah, that low... I've just now remembered that the lower right area, that's a point of no return. You don't get everything else first, you're gonna mess yourself up, and... yeah. Drop down and to the right. Let's avoid the stalactite. And thankfully I can wait down there if I need to, just to be safe. And we did it! Perfect health, 50,000, and we have finally beaten Episode 3. At last! Your dreams of the most fantastic vacation resort in the galaxy can now be realized. You turn the Kiwi towards the familiar galactic trading post. And 1,200 crystals. We are going to be swimming in money by the time we leave the trading post. Later that day, Mylo finally got enough to buy his very own solar system, which he planned to make into a vacation resort. Apparently, it was more than enough to buy a planet to raise slugs or a place to make a tribble farm or something. Interesting. The inner planets would be for swimmers and tanning, the outer planets would have ski resorts, and the middle planets all the lodging and tourist shops. Mylo docks and boards Rip You Off's ship at the solar system, ready to sign the deed. In Rip's ship, glad you could make it, Mylo. Sorry I'm late, but I had to clean a few tribbles out of my ship's anti-plasma fuel port. Little reference to the first episode, I see. Tribbles, huh? I bought one once, and now I've got 400. Anyway, I'm in a bit of a rush. Can we get down to business? Rip pulls out the deed and puts it quickly on the table. Mylo, just sign here on the dotted line and she's all yours. Well, shouldn't I read this first? You know, all this fine print. No. That's just lawyer talk. It means nothing to you and me. Well, I guess, if you say so. Mylo signs the document and returns to his ship. Seconds later, Rip's ship goes in hyperspace. Mylo stands near his ship's viewport, a happy man. Finally rich, he thinks to himself. Finally rich. As he turns from the view, he notices a bright flash. And the solar system explodes. And from there we press the space, or press any key rather, again to get more dialogue. A terrible second later, Mylo barely escapes with his life as the star he just bought erupts into a fiery supernova. The Millennium Kiwi rocks and tumbles as shockwaves pummel Mylo senseless. What a bummer. Mylo speeds away from the blazing inferno, realizing he's blundered again. The guy's name was Rip You Off! 2 weeks later, barely recovered, Mylo returns to the spot where he used to own a solar system. Apparently solar is misspelled there, and I just now noticed. All that's left marking the location is a big, stupid cloud of colorful vapor and dust. Rats. I buy a solar system and I get stuck with a nebula. Suddenly Mylo has the first real brainstorm of his life. 6 months later, welcome to Mylo Burger. Can I take your order, please? 2 teenagers in their space van order their meal. We'll take 2 Mylo burgers with mayo, 2 solar fries with a couple of Mylo mocha malts. That'll be $59.95 at the first window. Please fly through. That is expensive, but then again, we're in space. We have the power of a whole bunch of stuff. Plus, I'm pretty sure that's going to be normal for the future that Crystal Caves takes place in anyway. Mylo Burger is born. Finally, one of Mylo's ideas has paid off. Ever since he opened Mylo Burger, overlooking the brilliantly colorful nebula, his burger stand has been the hottest hangout in the galaxy. Now he's even thinking about franchises. But first, he must wait for other stars to explode. Reminds me of Monolith Burger from Space Quest almost. Press any key. A happy Mylo. In the meantime, Mylo will relax and count his cash until his next great adventure takes him into the vast unknown of space. The final frontier. These are the continuing voyages of Mylo Steamwits. To boldly blunder where no adventurer has trekked before. To seek new treasures and profits. The end. Of course, that's in the original Crystal Caves. Crystal Caves HD has a 4th episode, which takes place decades after the 3rd episode, where you do one more hub world worth of puzzle platforming before you get a new ending to a new adventure. Which kind of leads into the user creation thing, I guess. If you know the story of that 4th episode, you know. Kinda. Maybe, if you think about it just a little bit. But we have done it! We have beaten all 3 original episodes of the original Crystal Caves. Congratulations! After I press the spacebar for more dialogue again, you have successfully completed the Crystal Cave series and made Mylo rich and famous. Ironically, it took a get-rich-not-quick scheme to make Mylo rich. Sort of. But it worked. Now you have a chance to replay the games and get the best score you can. The best ways to increase your score. Really? The best ways to increase your score include finishing every level without losing a heart. Also, that's not how you spell losing. shooting all the eggs and grabbing the bonus letters, which I did in just about every level, and getting all the treasure chests. I tried. Thank you for playing! And our score is in the top 10. And after I put in my name, there's all those high scores I made just from having to play through this for 6 videos. And now, I might as well go ahead and show off the ordering info. And back then, you could get the entire series for over only $30, plus $3 shipping. You can get it for a lot less on Steam now. And not for a whole lot for the HD version either. And of course, when you ordered, you got all 3 amazing episodes, the hints and trick sheet, the secret cheat code, which I don't know and I didn't feel like using, and there was no need for me to use it anyway, and exciting new bonus games. And you could get your game on either 5.25-inch floppies, the actual black discs that were floppy, or 3.5-inch, the much smaller ones that were made out of thick plastic. There's Apogee's address and the foreign orders. There were a ton of dealers for the game outside of the United States, for Australia, Germany, and the United Kingdom. Makes me wonder how big DOS was in the rest of the world around this time. Because you still had the microcomputers at the time, and console gaming was on the rise at this point. Though PCs were getting more and more affordable. There's something for the Australian customers. Apparently I can't go back and forth between the screens. $50 in Australian money. $50 in echidna money, apparently. That's something. There's 59 Dutch mark for the German customers. They use the euro now. And the United Kingdom, they use 35 pounds sterling. And there's also the BBS. Back before there was Twitter and forums and cable internet. And of course, at the Apogee BBS, you could check out new games and updates. And you can learn about Apogee software. Our goal is to establish Apogee as a leader in commercial quality shareware games. With enthusiasm and dedication, we think our goal can be achieved. However, we need your support. Shareware is not free software. We thank you in advance for your contribution to the growing shareware community. Your honesty pays. And I'm not even going to mess with video support. Everything worked for me just fine. And with that, that was Let's Play Crystal Caves for the PC. So how does this game stack up? Well, given that this game is similar to Secret Agent, my opinion of this game is very similar to that one. Given that the game is a spiritual sequel, I believe Secret Agent came out first and then Crystal Caves came out afterwards. I may be wrong. But either way, both of those games do play alike. Graphics are pretty easy on the eyes, though Mylo still has gray skin, which is kind of weird. Thankfully, they fixed that on HD. Graphics are crisp, and you can easily identify things. There's the sound and music. There's no music. There's just arcade sound with the PC speaker, and what's there is alright. Didn't really bother me or anything. The play control. Well, I had my ups and downs with the controls for Secret Agent. They were pretty responsive. I didn't have any problems with getting Mylo Steamwits to move around, and in case I died, it was my fault more than anything else. I do have to admit, though, Crystal Caves is definitely tougher than Secret Agent. And you could tell with some of the stages in episodes 2 and 3. You really had to figure things out and just buckle down and just know what you were doing. And once you did figure a level out, it actually was rewarding. Just like with Secret Agent. My only gripe with the game is that you're forced to do the upper left corner of the hub world last in episode 3. Had there been a way to get out given, I would have used it. But sadly, I had to do every other level first before going to the upper left-hand corner. Which means if you do the upper left corner first, you're going to be forced to restart and do everything over again, and do all the levels before doing the ones on the upper left. Which I was not very happy about. And then there's the replay value. There's not much to bring you back, but it definitely is a game that you can play over and over again just to see how good you can get with the game and see how well you can remember everything. Just like Secret Agent was. So, all in all, I recommend this game, much like I did Secret Agent. There's the HD version of this game, just like with Secret Agent, and I recommend getting your hands on that too, if you like this original version. And there's nothing much else to say about this game. So, this has been Let's Play Crystal Caves for the PC. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, maybe just a little bit more, and hopefully I will be back with another game. Maybe it will be good, maybe it will be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress, take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!